Do you ever have one of those weeks where you do your work and you prepare for something and it seems to be going okay, and then someone helps you to realise that you've inadvertently prepared the wrong thing for the wrong time? I had one of those weeks this week. Apparently the Bible reading that I thought we were looking at on Sunday is a different one. I've prepared a talk for the following Sunday, so I am nicely prepared in advance for that week, but now I have a bit more work to do this week because I have to prepare a talk about Jesus saying of the wheat and the weeds, because that's actually the gospel reading. And it's a funny little saying, isn't it? Who would do a thing like when a man has sown wheat in his field, go out and spread weeds? Obviously an enemy. Jesus names him as such, as an enemy who, when the farmer has sown his wheat while all the workers are asleep, the enemy comes and sows weeds amongst them. And as they start to grow, the workers go, "Oh, what's happened here? Someone's messed up our crop and put weeds amongst them. Shall we pull them out?" And the farmer says, "No, wait, because if we try and pull them out now, we might pull out some of the crop as well, and we'll wait until the moment where the wheat is ready to be harvested and they can pull everything out then, and we'll sort it out and burn up the weeds and we'll take in the crop." So, interesting story. And Jesus then goes on later on in Matthew chapter 13. We're in Matthew chapter 13, so have a good read of Matthew chapter 13 and you'll read this story, and a bit later on he does an explanation of the story, and it is about the fact that amongst the people of God there are those who are true disciples and some who aren't, and you can't always know which is which, and it's not our job to go out and do the weeding. Our job is to be faithful, and at the right time our God, who will not be mocked, will actually ensure that those who are true will be seen to be true, and those who are not will be seen to not be true. And that's not our work to do. That will become evident almost in spite of us. God, as I say, will not be mocked. So it's in one sense a message of warning, and in another sense a message of comfort, because we are relieved of the responsibility of having to do that weeding work. We obviously have to be responsible and accountable for who we are and the things that we do and the people we work with, but we don't have to decide whether somebody is faithful or not faithful. God will handle that bit. So that's actually the passage we're going to talk about on Sunday at Mustard Seed. And if you come along, we'll love to see you. And we'll welcome you with a cup of tea or coffee. We'll give you some cake possibly, or some of Jan's home baking, which honestly is worth coming alone for that. Yeah, I'll try and get the Bible reading right and preach the right sermon. God bless. See you soon.